I don't remember who is the person. I found a doubt. He doesn't know how to write the statement. That is what he told me. I think it is Aaron. I don't remember who is that. I got a WhatsApp message and I sent yesterday the answers also, and I think it's clear for him. Whoever asked me that. Okay, so we will start with just write one question. I'll read out the question. You write the question now.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
0.75 meters cloth. 0.75 meter cloth.
Can you tell one more time?
Cost 0.75 meter cloth. Cost rupees 45. 0.75 meter cloth cost rupees 45. Full stop. What will be the cost of 0.6 meter of same cloth? What will be the cost of 0.6 meter of same cloth? I hope you got the question. I'll read the question once again, those who joined now. 0.75 meter cloth cost rupees 45. What will be the cost of 0.6 meter of same cloth? Mufida Banu. Can you tell me the statement for that?
Cost of 0.75 meters of cloth.
Okay, that is equal to 45. Do I have to write it or you will write it? Do I have to write it on the board?
Ma'am, we will only write.
Okay, you write it. Cost of 0.75 meters cloth is equal to 45 rupees 45. Then what's the next sentence?
Cost of 0.6 meter of cloth.
Cost of no. You have to find the cost of 1 meter of cloth. So we found the cost. Given that its cost of 0.75 meters of cloth is rupees 45. So you have to find the cost of 1 meter of cloth. Okay. So the second statement should be the cost of 1 meter cloth. That is equal to rupees 45 divided by 0.7. And then what will be the last statement?
Cost of 0.6 meter of cloth.
Cost of 0.6 meter cloth. That is equal to what? 45 by 0.75 multiplied by 0.6. Find the answer fast. Did you get the answer?
Rupees 36.
36 rupees. Did you get rupees 36?
Yes, miss.
Okay, very good. One of you asked me to repeat the question. You can see it later in the in your WhatsApp group, and you can write it down. Leave the space and write it. Okay. We'll go for the next question. I hope everyone completed. Those who joined late, please, you can leave the space, somewhat space, and then you start writing.
Is the answer, ma'am?
Answer is rupees 36. Got it? Okay. Now we will go for exercise 7A. The exercise what we are doing. There 14th question. 14th question of that exercise 7A. Okay, read it. If 9 lines of a print in a column of a book contain 36 words, that is 9 lines is having 36 words. How many words will a column of 51 lines
Repeat it one more time.
14th question you can read from your textbook. Exercise 7A, 14th question. If 9 lines of a print
See
in
you.
a column of a book,
You miss.
you can see it will come.
Not seeing you, miss.
You
We're
will
not
come.
able to
Don't
see
worry.
you, ma'am. Ma'am.
You can see.
Not seeing me. Ma'am.
Not
Okay.
see.
Now can you see me? Now you can see, right? Okay.
Yes.
So 14th question of your exercise 7A. If 9 lines of a print in a column of a book contains 36 words, how many words will a column of 51 lines contain? What is given there and how the statement can be formed? I want Adin Ram Bijumon. Is there? Anyway, he is there attending the class. Adin Ram Bijumon, can you say yes or no? Adin Ram, is there? I know that you are attending it because I can see your name on my screen. Not ready to answer me? Then who else is there? Let me see. Adeline Biju, can you tell me?
Yes, miss.
What statement we... Adeline, can you tell me the statement?
Yes, miss.
Yes, tell me. What statement has to be written there? That is, 9 lines of a print in a column of a book contain 36 words. How many words? So words is the answer that we have to get, right? Number of words is that what we have get. So you please write, tell me what statement we have to form. After which number of words should come. Number of words.
Number of lines of a print in a column of a book.
No need to write that number of lines. Here, what is the question asked here? How
Words.
many words will be there, right? How many words will be there in a column of 51 lines?
Number of words.
Number of words.
Number of words in a column of a book.
Instead of that, it is written something else is given. Read it once again. If 9 lines of a print in a column of a book contain 36 words. So how many lines is having there 36 words? What's the number of lines?
9.
9. Okay, 9. So what should be there in the statement? Number of words in?
Number of words.
Number of words in?
9 lines.
9 lines. Okay, write that statement. Number of words in 9 lines. Number of words in 9 lines. Written? What is that?
Yes.
36 words, right?
36
okay, that
words.
is 36 words. Now what is the next statement?
Number of words in one line.
Yes, very good. Number of words in one line. Number of words in one line. So that is how we'll write it. 36 divided by 9. Okay. Now what will be the last statement?
Of words in 51 line.
Number of words in
51 line.
51 lines. Okay, 51 lines. That is equal to 36
204.
by 9.
204.
1. So that statement will come as 36 by
204.
10 into 51.
204.
Okay, let all of them write it. Do it. Okay.
104 words.
204, right? Okay.
Yes, miss.
Now what we are going to start with the inverse variation. Yesterday I told you, isn't it? What is inverse variation and all we already discussed. What is inverse variation? What is inverse variation?
One increase and one decrease.
Yes, when one quantity increases, the other quantity
Decreases.
or if one quantity increases, the other
Decreases.
quantity decreases, or when decreases, the other one will be
Increase.
increasing. Isn't it? If one increases, the other quantity will be decreasing. That is inverse. In that case, what we have to do is that in that questions, if inverse conditions are coming, inverse problems are coming, what you have to do is that first you have to multiply. Okay, and then you have to divide. In the direct variation, what we did? First we divided
And then we multiplied.
we multiplied. But in the case of inverse variation, first what you have to do is that you have to multiply and then you have to divide. Is it clear? So write one question. With that, I'll start the problem. Okay. And then I'll just explain it to you. The question is, four men, M-E-N, men, can do a piece of work. Four men can do a piece of work, P-I-E-C-E, piece of work in 5 days. Four men can do a piece of work in 5 days. Full stop. How many men will do it in 4 days? How many men will do it in 4 days? I hope is it clear? Question? Did you write the question, all of you?
Miss.
One second, I'll read it. One second, I'll read the question. Four men can do a piece of work in 5 days. How many men will do it in 4 days? Okay, so here what is being told? A single work can be completed by 4 men in 5 days. 4 men is needed there to complete a single work in 5 days. Okay, so how many days or how many men can do that work in 4 days? Did you understand the question? 4 men is there to complete a work in 5 days. In 5 days, that 4 men will complete a single work. The question asked here is, how many men is needed to complete the same work in 4 days? So, is the number of men should increase or the number of men should decrease there? To
Decrease.
complete it in
It should
4 days?
decrease. It should decrease.
Number of men should decrease?
Yes.
Is number of men decreases to complete the work in 4 days here? Already the days is decreased. This is not direct variation. That is why I told you read the questions thoroughly. 4 men can complete the work in 5 days. 4 men, 5 days. So how many men are needed to complete the work in 4 days? If days are decreased, so the number of men should increase.
Increase.
Yes, there should be an increase in number of men. So this is a question from inverse variation. Understood? This is a question from inverse variation. So just think it. Just use your common sense. One work is there. That work has to be completed within 5 days. So there are 4 men can complete that in 5 days. But question is asked, many men are needed to complete the same work in 4 days?
5
So
men.
this is number of men should increase there, isn't it? So that it is an inverse question. So what will be the first statement there? Here the question is number of men. We have to find number of men. What should be the first statement there? Let me see who else is there in the class. Ashna PS is always telling me the answers. Alina Maria. Aline Maria. Aline Maria. Ready? You cannot hear me? It's already unmute. You cannot, no one can hear me what I'm telling?
Hear you, ma'am.
Okay. So no one is ready to tell me the answers also, I think. Okay, Aaron told that first he told he can't hear, that's why. Okay, Anthony Lawrence. Unmute. Anthony Lawrence, please unmute. Anushree Ramachandran, can you tell me the answer? Answer. Statements, can you tell?
Yes.
Okay, Anushree, tell me. And okay, Anthony is ready. Okay, then Anthony, tell me. What should be the first statement?
Number of men can do a piece of work in 5 days.
Number of men can do a piece of work in 5 days. Okay, so that should be the first statement. Please write it down. Number of men needed to complete
A piece of work in 5 days.
the work in
5 days.
5 days. What is that? How many men are needed? 4 men.
4.
Okay, then next
of-
sentence what it will be?
Number of men can do a piece of work in 1 day.
Number of men needed
Can
to
do.
Can complete a piece of work in 1 day.
1 minute, 1 minute. Complete the work in 1 day. What do you have to do here? You have to multiply, right? Number of men, we need more. 1 day, only not 4 men can complete that work in 1 day, isn't it? More number of men is needed there. So we are multiplying it. So 4 into 5. Okay. Then last statement.
Number of men can.
Therefore, number of men can complete a piece of work in 5 days.
Who is speaking? Adeline. I asked Anthony to answer the question, not Adeline to answer. Okay. Anthony
Sorry,
answer.
miss.
Number of
Okay,
men
it's okay. Number of men needed to
complete a piece of work in 4 days.
complete the work in
4
4
days.
days. That is equal to 4 multiplied by 5 divided by 4.
4.
What you are getting answer here?
5, 5, 5.
5. 5. So 5 men are needed there. I hope is it clear? Is it clear to you all? I'll read the question once
Yes.
again. 4 men can do a piece of work in 5 days. How many men will do it in 4 days? That's the question. So we found that for 1 day we need more men to complete, isn't it? More men are needed in 1 day. So for getting more, what we will do? We will be doing it multiplication. For finding a single quantity, we are dividing, isn't it? That's why we did that in our direct variation. We found for 1 day, that is, we need only a small quantity. That is why we divided that. But here what it is coming that men number should be more to complete the work in 1 day. So we are multiplying, that is 4 into 5. Then the next statement comes, number of men needed to complete the work in 4 days. Okay, so here 4 multiplied by 5 divided by 4. So we got it as 5. Clear? Okay. Now, one more question we will do. Okay, seventh question from your exercise 7A. Seventh question. You can leave the space for writing the question and listen to the class. Okay, 400 men have provisions for 23 weeks. They are joined by 60 men. How long will the provisions last? 400 men have provisions for 23 weeks. They are joined by 60 men. How long will the provisions last? Okay. Can Anna Rose Binoy answer me? Anna Rose Binoy. Unmute Anna Rose Binoy. Can you answer me, Anna? Anna Rose Binoy is not there. I can see the name there. That is why I'm asking. Or Ashwati? Ashwati is there?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me the statement what has to be written there?
Yes.
Okay, tell me. 400 men have provisions for 23 weeks. They are joined by 60 men. How long will the provision last? What should be the first statement?
Provision.
You can write a simple sentence that the provision sufficient for 23 weeks. Or number of men needed. What is asked here?
Provision. Week.
We have
The
to
provision last.
provision last weeks. Number of weeks is what we need, right? Anna, are you there?
Yes.
An echo is coming with an Ashwati's sound, I think. Gautam is there? Gautam CS. Gautam CS. Can you answer me? Hello? I think better I will just say the answers. Ananya, can you tell me the statement what to be written? I have been muted by the host. Anyone is unmute there? Can you tell me? Who is I? Okay, so what number of men?
Provision
Number of
Provisions for
is it
23
number
weeks.
of men? No, number of men won't come there. We have to
400
find
men.
the time, weeks. Weeks we have to find. So what we have to start with?
provision
Number of weeks.
400 men.
Number of weeks, the provision lasts for 400 men.
400 men.
Right? Number of weeks, the provision lasts for number of weeks. Provision lasts for 400 men. How many weeks it is? 23 weeks, right?
3 weeks.
Fine, next. Okay, now what we have to
Number of weeks the provision lasts for 1
one man. So number of weeks, the provision lasts for 1 man. What is that? more provision will be lasting, isn't it? So we have to write multiply 23 multiplied by 400.
Into 400.
Yes. Now what?
Number of
Number of weeks the provisions last for 6. No.
Last for how many men? Here 60 men joined is what is told, isn't it? So what will be the total of number of men there? 60 men joined it is told. 60 men joined. So what will be the number of men there?
60 plus 400.
Plus 60, isn't it? So 60 plus 400, that is 460. So in the bracket you write 400 plus 60 men. That is equal to 23 multiplied by 400 divided by 460. How we got 460? I hope you understood. Here in the question it is told 60 men joined the group. The group is having 400 men. In that group, 60 men again joined. So we got the number as 460. Now find the answer.
Miss, have we should put the therefore before the last statement.
Therefore you put it. Therefore you put it. Sorry, I didn't put. Therefore.
20 weeks.
20 miss.
20 weeks. All of you got it as
20
weeks.
weeks.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
20.
Yes.
20 weeks.
20 weeks. So that is equal to.
20 weeks.
I hope the indirect variation or inverse variation also is clear to you. Is it clear?
Yes,
How to
ma'am.
find it? Okay.
Yes.
So we will wind up our class today. So I was late. I'm
Okay, ma'am.
sorry, really. And then today's homework I won't be giving. I will be giving after the exam, or tomorrow I'll give the homework from this chapter. And
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
today test paper is there at 7 o'clock. I hope you remember that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So all the best for the exam.
Minutes, ma'am.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. That's enough. That's enough. If I
Echo
was
is coming.
will be there.
Thank you.
Okay then.
Thank you, miss.
Yes.
Thank you very much.